I get it. You love arguing about politics. You love sharing posts that promote your political position on Facebook. But let me tell you, if you've got a dog training business, especially if you've got a dog training business and you use Facebook to promote that dog training business, you're making a big, big mistake by constantly posting political stuff on your personal Facebook page. Here's why. I'd like to share something with you about myself. I am an intensely political person. I just enjoy it. I enjoy exploring different issues, and I'm something of a political advocate on maybe 2 or 3 different issues that are extremely important to me. And I used to post about these things incessantly. You know, all my friends are very political too, and we're constantly forwarding posts and sharing posts and doing all this on my own Facebook page, on my private personal Facebook page. And one day it dawned on me that, I was looking for a certain contractor to do a certain type of work for me. And I noticed that on one specific issue, their politics was 180 degrees different than mine. And they were completely vocal and obnoxious about promoting their position on that issue. And I said to myself, screw this guy. I'm not working with him. And you know what? This could have been a $10,000 contract for the guy. Could have been more. He lost my business because he was obnoxious about constantly posting stuff about his politics. And you probably experienced this yourself too if you're active on Facebook, especially with this last election cycle, but even going back to the prior one. Lots of friends have been lost. Even family members aren't talking. We're really at a weird point in Western civilization. I was going to say just in America, but in all honesty, I think the same thing is going on in England and Canada and a lot of other Western civ countries. We're at a weird time. We're at a weird place. And what I've noticed about my own buying habits specifically is that if somebody is really obnoxious and constantly posting stuff on their page, I just choose not to do business with them. And I thought, if I'm taking that position with other people, probably there are other people taking that position with me. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, I don't care. I don't want to do business with other people who have different political philosophies than I do. That's fine if you're going into it with your eyes open. There are certain people that I just find completely objectionable. I want to have nothing to do with, and I won't do business with those people. So that's a fair argument. But you know what? There are a lot of people who really aren't super political people. Maybe they're slightly one way or they're slightly the other way on the political spectrum. But politics really doesn't occupy a big space in their life. By posting constantly about your politics, you're alienating these people. Now, what I've noticed with my own buying habits is even if I know somebody who has different politics than I do, if they're not obnoxious about it, they're not constantly posting stuff from the opposite side of the political spectrum from where I sit, I'm pretty cool with it. They're just kind of regular people and doesn't come up. It's not constantly entering into our relationship or our conversation. And generally speaking, I don't have a problem with those people and don't have a problem spending my money with those people. But somebody who's vocal, somebody who's a political advocate or activist, and they're promoting an ideology that's completely different from mine, forget it. I'm not doing business with them. Now, if you're the business person, how much money might you be losing each and every year that you don't even know about necessarily because you're constantly posting stuff on Facebook? And why? In your personal history on Facebook, have you ever really been persuaded to change a position that you dearly held from the position that you held to a completely different position? I'm going to venture to say, if it has happened, it probably doesn't happen very often. And more than likely, it never happens. In fact, I can't really think of any one specific issue that I've seen somebody post on Facebook and thought, I'm completely changing my mind because of this post. It just doesn't really happen. That's not the way people become persuaded of something. There needs to be a lot more other stuff going on in a person's life in order for somebody to change their position on anything But specifically when it comes to politics, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to pull somebody from the left over to the right, or from the right over to the left. And sometimes it just can't be done. So in the meantime, what's happening is you're losing a shitload of money. And why? Why? Because you can't keep your mouth shut. When I was growing up, even before I was growing up, it was very common. It was very normal that older people would say, we don't talk about politics, we don't talk about religion, and we don't talk about sex. And I'm starting to really get that now, because, how many of those issues have really ruined otherwise good friendships for you in the past, or squashed developing friendships when suddenly you found out that, they're completely right on one issue and you're completely left on another issue. And that's all you end up doing is fighting each other and arguing about stuff. And that becomes the entirety of your relationship. That's all you can think about doing when you meet that person. Number one, I don't think that's particularly healthy. But number two, it's really detrimental to your business. So, when you're thinking about, how do we grow our business? How do we give ourselves every advantage and eliminate anything that might detract from a sale? Well, that's it, guys. That's one of those things you can do that's real easy. Simply stop posting about politics on your Facebook page. It ain't doing any good. It ain't convincing anybody of anything. All it's doing is costing you money. So that's my non-political, political rant of the day about posting political stuff on your Facebook page and how it might affect your business. Speaking of business, if you own a dog training business, or any small business for that matter, but specifically a dog training business, and you need more clients, you need more calls, you need to get that phone ringing with not just more leads, but quality leads. I found Google AdWords can be one of the best ways to do that. The problem is it's super complicated, and the strategies that you need to know in order to stay competitive, because it's basically a modified auction. You're competing against other people also running AdWords. There's all kinds of tricks and techniques and tactics and strategies that you have to not only use, but stay on top of. That's what my company, Browning Direct, does. We manage Google AdWords campaigns. We don't just manage them. We provide a 100% done for you Google AdWords management service, everything from soup to nuts to help you get your phone ringing. If that sounds interesting to you, please visit dogtrainertoolbox.com and click in the upper left-hand corner where it says Google AdWords for dog trainers only, and then read through that page. If it makes sense to you, there'll be a link at the bottom where you can schedule a consultation with me, and we can find out if what we're doing with Google AdWords would be a good fit for you and your business. And I promise you, we won't talk about politics. Take care, guys. I'm Adam Katz for dogtrainertoolbox.com, as well as Browning Direct.